Hello everybody, VM Reviewer 86 here, and today I am going to review the ZTE Warp by Boost Mobile. And this is part 1 of a part 2 review. Okay, so about this phone. This phone is a CDMA phone by Boost Mobile. It's got Android 4.0 on it. The screen is 4.3 inches and it's a QHD display with which is 540 by 960 resolution and 256 ppi. So I mean, according to the specs for that, it's supposed to have a good screen, but I actually wasn't too impressed with this screen as far as that goes. This phone has a 1500 milliamp battery, and here, let me move just a little bit. 1500 milliamp battery, right? 1550 actually, but I mean, battery wise, it's not too great. I mean, it's a good phone. I mean, as long as you're not using Facebook and Twitter all day, you should be good on maybe between 8 and 12 hours of battery life. But usually ZT batteries are pretty good. Like the last ZT phone I had was a ZT Concord by T-Mobile, and that phone had the same battery basically it had a 1500 milliamp battery, and that phone lasted me all day. So I mean, same thing with this phone. Okay, so besides that, let me, I guess, show you a little bit of physical features of the phone. It's all black, and on the back there you have a 5 megapixel shooter with flash. Build wise, it feels pretty good in the hand for a $150 phone. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's a cheap phone, so and it's a nice looking phone. I mean, I would carry this around, and people would probably confuse it with other phones out there on the market right now. So, I mean, up top you have your power button, your headphone jack. On the side is your volume rockers. And let's see if I can turn the screen back on there. Volume rockers. You have your micro USB charging port. And on the bottom you have your mic. And let's take a look if I can open up the back for you guys so you can see the see if I can find this thing really quick. There you go. Okay, hold on, let me turn the screen off. It does have a micro SD card slot, but it's in the back, so let's take a look at that really quick so you guys can see. Right there's the battery, and right there is the slot for the micro SD card, so you can add expandable memory to this. And speaking of memory, let me put that back on for you. Let's take a look at the built-in memory on this phone. By the way, this phone is not activated. I did not activate this, just like I did not activate the last phone. So I plan to resell this, and I've been using it for about a week already. Well, since Monday. Let's see. Okay, let's go to storage. According to this, and let's get a closer angle on the camera, you have a total space of 2.57 gigabytes of internal memory, and after downloading apps I have about a little bit over 2 gigs, so not too bad on the internal storage. That's pretty average. I mean, your higher end phones have base stock of 16 gigs on the internal storage. So, I mean, mid-range and low-end phones usually have between 2 and 4 gigs of internal memory. So this is pretty much that. Okay, going to hardware, let's take a look. This phone has a Qualcomm Snapdragon S2 processor and MSM 8655, and it's a single core processor, and it's 1400 megahertz or 1.4 gigahertz. and it's a Scorpion, and the graphics processor is an Adreno 205. So pretty decent for a single core processor. But it's only got 768 megabytes of memory, or not a memory, 768 megabytes of RAM. So keep that in mind. That not a lot of RAM on this phone, considering you would think for a mid-range device it would have at least 1 gig of RAM. Um, Aside from the rear camera back there, you also have a front-facing shooter. Let me see if I can maybe get a glare. There you go. But as you can see there, it's got a 1.3 megapixel shooter, and I mean, basically, it's the pretty much the norm for smartphone users nowadays. You need to have, you need to have a front shooter and a rear camera, so you can take pictures both ways. This phone does have panorama. Let me take a look. Let's take a look here exactly. Let's go to the camera. And I was not a fan of the stock camera app, by the way. But yeah, it's got camera mode, and on the camera mode you can take pictures of you can take 720p HD video. So let's take a picture of this little MP3 player that I have really quick. And it's got auto flash, but I turned the flash off. So, and you can go view it by clicking that, and from there it gives you the options to share your media, of course. And I don't know what I just did. Oh, there you go. And as you can see, the gallery gives you like a little view. I took a few pictures. There's a picture of my my Nexus 4 right there, which is a beautiful phone. There's another one, and well, there's one with a flash. So I mean, and there's a picture of that. Pinch to zoom. Actually, a little more sensitive than what I like it to be, actually. And it kind of moves the thing without you wanting it to move. So, and keep in mind, I'm gonna post a video of the camera quality and the picture quality. So keep an eye out for that before the part 2 review. I'll still be working on this over the weekend. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to kick me at VM Reviews. If you guys don't know what Kick is, it is an app. It's a messaging app, and let me show you guys. It's called Kick, and my username is VM Reviews. I will put the name right here, VM Reviews. So feel free to message me if you're interested about this phone. Honestly, I just finished a review on the Samsung Galaxy Rush by Boost Mobile as well. And that phone, considering it was a kind of a lower range device, seemed to work a little better than this phone, to be honest. So yeah, keep that in mind, that this is just a 3G phone, and for $149.99, I mean, you basically get what you pay for. Let's take a look. This phone also has haptic feedback, so the capacitive buttons down here, as you can see. Let me try fixing the camera view there. There, yeah. The capacitive buttons do vibrate, and the let's see, the keyboard vibrates as well. So right now I have the ice cream sandwich keyboard set up, but this phone does come with swipes. So let's take a look here. I'll just skip that and I'll start typing. The quick brown fox is testing out this phone. And I'm not perfect at typing when I'm recording, so it misspells a little, and we can delete that. And we'll try another keyboard. We'll try swipe. It comes with TouchPal keyboard also. Keep that in mind. The quick brown broken fox is excited. Well, if excited. Okay, so excuse the glare there, but yeah. you get the point. It comes with swipe touch pal. So if you're not as satisfied with the stock keyboard that it comes with, you can always switch it out from the Play Store. Other features this phone has besides haptic feedback, it's got music ringtones, obviously, uh, flight mode, silent mode, and it has a speakerphone also, which I have not been able to test, and I will show you a YouTube video. Well, actually, let me try doing that right now since we still have time. Let's take a look. I'll open YouTube, that way we can, and we'll end that there from this video. But that way you guys can see that, I guess. Let's see. Galaxy Note 2 unboxing. Alright, let's take a look at this video really quick, and we'll try to get it in
I'm
HD.
Aaron Baker from PhoneDoc.com, and this is a little bit more of an unconventional unboxing.
Aaron Baker is one of my idols.
Blue, and this is the Blue Studio 5.32. Now, Blue is a new manufacturer that's trying to go head-to-head against Apple, Samsung, LG, and all the other established players by creating devices at low price points, and low price points that are unlocked.
So from the looks of it, you have two speakers in the back, one right here and one right here.
This new tablet device is going to compete with the Note 2 and the Optimus G Pro.
And you can see that the transitions are pretty good.
In our one-call bandit game. When you go to Best Buy Mobile, you'll walk out working to get your email, contacts, and web set up, so when you walk out, you're ready to go, thanks to Best Buy Mobile. It's unboxing time. Blue, can they compete? They're a US-based manufacturer. Can they go head-to-head against LG, Samsung, HTC, all those different manufacturers on the market? It's the unboxing, and it starts right now.
Alright, so you get that was the video quality on YouTube, as you can see there, and it's not bad, not at all. I mean, the screen isn't it's not disappointing. And I guess that's it for part one of the review. And part two, I will show you guys more apps, gaming, how if Instagram works, Twitter, some browser stuffs, and what the phone comes with app-wise. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe.